Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Lowe with topic 15, specifically lesson 15-1, analyzing numerical patterns. So today we are going to be working on recognizing and analyzing patterns in number problems. So let's take a look at our solve and share here. Emma has $100 in her savings account. That's what she starts with, $100. George has $50 in his savings account. They each put in $10 at the end of each week. So let's complete the table, because it says complete the table to see how much they earned after 5 weeks. So Emma starts with 100 and George starts with 50, and every week they put in 10. So at the end of week 1, Emma puts in another $10, which means she now has 110. After week 2, she puts in another $10. She now has 120. After week 3, another $10, 130. After week 4, another $10, 100. Whoops, that should be 40. 140. Thank you. And after 5 weeks, it's another $10, so it's $150. George, on the other hand, starts with $50 and he puts in $10 each week. So he goes from $50 to $60 to $70 to $80 to $90 to $100. And of course, these all have dollar signs. That's probably would have been a good idea, but my pen doesn't really show up too well. So what patterns do we notice? Well, some things that are similar, this is where we're looking for relationships, things that are alike. Well, each week they each add $10. Each week they each add $10. Some things that are different. At the end of 5 weeks, they have a different amount. Emma has $50 more than George. Well, Emma started with $50 more than George, so it would make sense as long as you're adding the same thing. We want to take this relationship that we're looking at here. So as first thing you want to do is complete the tables and then look for relationships. Look for what are similarities and what are differences between those two. Let's see if we can't apply that to our understanding of Practice Buddy and see how we do. I think this is 15-1 Practice Buddy. It says use the rule add 30 cents to help you answer questions 5 through 7. So click on the icon to view the table. There's the table. My recommendation would be for you to copy this table down in your notebook. Just copy it down because you're going to need to complete the table. Jason and Beth each have a bank account. Jason starts with $1.35 in his account and puts 30 cents in each week. So he's doing 1.35 plus 0.30. That's adding 30 cents. So he's going 5, 3 and 3 is 6, $1.65 right here. 165. And then go ahead and add 30 more cents. 0.30 here. And you may even want to, after you get this $1.65, go ahead and type it in here. $1.65. And then let's go down to the next one, which will be week 2, which is what we're calculating right down here. And we go back to that and we add 30 cents. That's a 5 here. 6 and 3 is 9. Whoa, not sure what happened there. 6 and 3 is 9. Decimal point down and my 1. So after week 2, it's $1.95. And then let's go to week 3. In week 3, we're going to add another 30 cents. So I'm down here adding another 30 cents. Here's a 5, 9, and 3 is 12. Carry my 1, bring my decimal point down, and that is now $2.25. So I'm adding right here $2.25. You're going to do the same exact thing. You're going to keep working the problem. So we want to keep adding 30 cents. So we're going to go to $2.25, and I'm adding 30, so I line my decimals up. Bring it down. 5 and 0 is 5 and 0 is 5. Ooh. 3 and 2 is 5, decimal point. 2 and nothing is 2, so this would be 255. Whoops, forgot my decimal points. And then we want to add 30 more cents on for the last week. 5, 5 and 3, 8, decimal point down, bring my 2. That means it's $2.85. 2.85. And now let's do the same thing for Beth, but let's read and see if Beth adds the same rule. Beth starts with $2.65, and she's going to add 30 cents for each week. So Beth is starting at $2.65, so she's already starting more than Jason, right? So let's take a look. Let's say, get my pen back here real quick. $2.65. We're going to add 30 cents. I get a 5 here. I get a 9 here. I get a 2 and a 2. Or a decimal and a 2. So we're going to do $2.95. And then we're going to add 30 more cents. And when we add our 30 more cents, I can just do it right below. And again, guys, I don't want you to do this stuff in your head. I want you to write it down on paper, please. Just use your notebooks. 5 and 0 is 5. 9 and 3 is 12. Decimal point, carry my 1, and I get a 3. So we're back to $3.25. $3.25, $3.25. We're going to keep adding. This time we're going to go $3.25 plus 30 cents. 5 here, 5 here, $3.55. And this pretty much should make a lot of sense because 25 plus 30 is 55. And we're going to add 30 more cents. So we're going to say 355. Oops. 355 plus, not 35, 30 cents. Add them up. I get a 5 there, an 8 there, and I go to 385. And again, you should be saying, well, that should make a lot of sense because 55 plus 30 is 85. Whoops. Not 350. How about 385? There we go. And last, but certainly not least, we want to take a look at adding, whoa, my pen jumped. 385 plus 30 cents. I'm adding 5 there. 8, 9, 10, 11. Carry by 1. Decimal point down. 3 plus 1 is 4. I should be at $4.15. $4.15. Then we want to check it. You know, if I add 30 cents here, that's 65, and 35 is 9, or 30 is 95, and 30 more is 25, and then 55, and then 85, and over here I go 65, and 30 more is 95, and 30 more is 25, 325, and 30 more is 355, and 30 more is 385, and 30 more is 415. And then we hit check answer because I think we're doing pretty well. I want you to notice a couple of things pattern-wise, you guys. And if I look at this, I can almost see this is 165, this is 265, this is 195, this is 295, this is 225, this is 325. Beth's almost $1 behind each time. It's kind of interesting. Check our answer, we get a nice work, and then you want to keep asking. So what is the relationship you notice between the amount Jason saved and the amount Beth saved each week? Well, blank always has blank more saved than blank. Well, let's see. Who's got the most? Beth. So Beth always has, that more means a subtraction problem. So I can take any one of those weeks, like week 1, 265 minus 135, and I should get the same amount. 0, 3, 1. $1.30. Let's check it with another week. Let's try week 4. 385 minus 255. Well, 5 minus 5 is 0. 8 minus 5 is 3. Decimal point. 3 minus 2 is 1. Hey, look at that. They are the same amount, $1.30. So we'll say 1.30, $1.30 more than, and Beth has more than Jason. And we'll check our answer. Good job, you guys. So for today, you want to continue then working through Homework Buddy. And some of you are going to be working through an adaptive homework lesson. You want to make sure, guys, you take your time. These are types of problems where you're going to make a silly mistake. You could get one of these wrong and every other one's going to be incorrect. Let's see if we can't figure out question 7. If Jason and Beth continue this way, how much will each save after 10 weeks? Explain how you decided. Select the correct answer choice and fill in the answer blocks. Well, Jason will have saved blank and Beth will have saved blank. I added 10 times 30 cents to each starting amount. Well, let's see. If I start with this, 135, and I add 30 cents after week 1, that's great. That gets me 165. If I start at 135, $1.35, and I add 2 times, because I'm doing 2 weeks, 2 times 30 cents, 2 times 30 cents is 60